Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I would like to take a look at Gavin Newsom and his possible relationship or collaboration with Meghan Markle. All right, so we heard about the tax issue with Archwell, and surprisingly, on the exact same day this was announced, Gavin Newsom, who is the governor of California in the U.S., he came out and very surprisingly made quite a statement on camera saying that it was so unfair for people to be, to have blown this all out of proportion for Archwell. They absolutely were not delinquent. Everything was fine. It was just a technical issue, very common technical issue, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's take a little bit of background on Gavin Newsom. He is a Libra, born October 10th, 1967. He has severe dyslexia, so much so that even today he would rather have information read to him or presented to him in an audio tape or an audio recording rather than him reading, because he does have a lot of trouble still reading and discerning what the letters and numbers are. So I completely understand that. He's when he was in college, he spent a semester abroad in Rome, Italy. He is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi, who was the former Speaker of the House in the U.S. She is still a representative in the House of Delegates, and she apparently is running for re-election at the age of 83 this year in November. Surprising, everybody thought she was going to retire, but she is still a representative, and he is her nephew. He was married to Kimberly Guilfoyle, who is now married to Donald Trump Jr. He also, a family friend of his, a longtime family friend of Gavin Newsom, is Gordon Getty. Maybe we see now where or how Meghan Markle met Gordon Getty. That's a whole other story. Newsom's aunt was married to Ron Pelosi, who's the brother-in-law of Nancy Pelosi, so that's why he is her nephew. Now, talking about Archwell, Charity Watch or Charity Navigator, depends on who's talking about it as to what the name of the company is, but they rate charitable foundations and companies, and usually the company has to be around for 5 years before they'll rate it. So it's a little too new for ratings, but they do find that the lack of governance and transparency is an issue on Archwell. So there's a little bit of a red flag up there, according to Charity Watch or Charity Navigator. Now, everyone's wondering, why did Gavin Newsom make this statement? He is very politically savvy. He usually doesn't, stick his neck out, and it's really a puzzle as to why he said something. So I did a little bit of research, and a possible political opponent for him in re-election, I think it's 2026 or 27, when he's going to be up for re-election as the governor of California, is Nicolas Manduras. Now, this is not Nicolas Mandora from Venezuela. This is Nicolas Manduras, who is the head of the Department of Tax and Fee Administration in California, which happens to be the agency that issued the delinquency notice to Archwell. Isn't that interesting? So we have a possible political opponent coming up in Nicolas Manduras, who happens to be the head of the Department of Tax and Fee Administration. So why would Gavin Newsom come out and kind of publicly diss the tax department, for issuing this delinquency notice? Very, very interesting. Gavin Newsom actually reappointed Nicolas Manduras to this position. He was originally nominated and given that position by Willie Brown, who was a longtime governor. Oh my goodness, I have lots of stories to tell you about him. But everyone's kind of curious as to, if you appointed this man and now you're kind of dissing the head of the department, why do that until you find out he may be a political opponent coming up? So, interesting. Playing the long game, maybe? So, long preamble, but I wanted to kind of give you the background on Gavin Newsom. All right, so for today's reading, we are going to use the Tarot of the Owls. It's a very large box. It actually, of course, the space inside for the cards is very small, but it comes with a very, very large guidebook. Most tarot decks come with guidebooks, and you can see this one's really big. So by Pamela Chen, and the art is by Elizabeth Alba. All right, I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing this deck. All right, let's take a look at Gavin Newsom and his possible relationship with Meghan Markle. All right, here we go. All right, shuffle alert. If you do not like my shuffling, please feel free to skip ahead. You will not hurt my feelings. I just want you to enjoy the video. All right, let's take a look at this now. Let me get my questions out where I can see them. I do write them down ahead of time, but that is all I do. All right, so for Gavin Newsom, why did Gavin Newsom defend Archwell? Why did he come out in defense of Archwell? What in the world is going on there? There's also a rumor. Let me stop shuffling real quick. I forgot to mention this. There is a rumor that Gavin Newsom wants to invest in either Archwell or the American Riviera Orchard website, which has absolutely nothing to sell. So, interesting. Is Gavin Newsom going to invest in either Archwell or ARL? Does Gavin Newsom have an ulterior motive or vendetta against Nicholas Mendoris? Is that what's going on there? Is he preparing for the possible, what do we have here? Oh, the Three of Cups. Ooh, in reverse. End of a friendship. So, does Gavin Newsom have an ulterior motive or vendetta against Nicholas Mendoris? Does Meghan Markle know a secret about Gavin Newsom? Is that why he's defending her? Is Gavin Newsom afraid of Meghan Markle? The Tower in reverse. It actually came out sideways, which is rather interesting. Wow, that's a calamity. Wow. That came out of my question, is he afraid of Meghan Markle? If Gavin Newsom enters into an investment with Meghan Markle, how's it going to turn out? How will that turn out? And will Gavin Newsom eventually get Markled? He's helped her. What's going to happen there? Ooh, okay, we have, a couple cards here. Five of Cups in reverse. That's a regret. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Nine of Cups. Ooh, that's about being smug. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And finally, what will be the outcome for Gavin Newsom from his friendship with Meghan Markle? All right, so I'm done shuffling. I'm going to mention two more things I forgot to mention. All right. Oop. Oh, my goodness. Okay, these cards are ready. Oh, goodness. So it's actually flipped around here. Oh, my gosh. These cards are totally ready. All right. All right, one more shuffle and we'll call it done. Oop. Okay, there we go. All right, so I have 9 questions here, so we're going to do 9 cards. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm going to put them like this. All right, so the 2 things I wanted to mention before I start this is, see if I can remember them now. Let's see. How will it turn out? Hang on one second. And of course, now I can't remember what they are. All right, well, if I think about it while we're revealing these cards, I'll let you know. All right, underlying energy. Oh, the Chariot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands. Oh, my goodness. All right, so the Chariot, in these royal readings, this tends to be Prince William. How interesting. It also is, the cats, the owl hurting the cats. That's very cute. This is about being in control as well, having control of things, having complete mastery of the situation. 6 of Swords is about escaping, going overseas, going from troubled waters to calmer waters. It's also about travel. And the 6 of Wands in reverse. Upright, it's about celebration. You're very publicly celebrating a victory. And in reverse, it's about the loss of something, not being able to celebrate because you weren't able to carry through. Ooh, how interesting. All right, let's take a look here. Why did Gavin Newsom defend Archwell? The Magician? Wow, we've already got some Arcana cards here. The Chariot and now the Magician. All right, so the Magician upright is about manifestation. It's about tricks and secrets and trying to make things, trying to will something to happen just by the force of your personality. Why did he defend Archwell? He was trying to make sure that even if it wasn't true, he's trying to put that story out that it is true that Archwell is not delinquent, that it's okay. He was putting a spin on it because he feels like he's in control of the situation, even though this is something that he knows could be a real problem. He almost was trying to escape from it. I don't think he actually wanted to make that statement, but he did. Because this victory that everyone's trying to get it's doomed to fail. Wow. So why did he defend Archwell? He was trying to spin the story, just because sometimes all these politicians are. If I just say something, that everyone will believe it's true, even if it's not. Wow, propaganda. Wow, at its finest. Is Gavin Newsom going to invest in Archwell or ARO? The Ten of Cups? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it might be a really good thing to do. This is a happy family card, a happiness card, but there's always something underneath the Ten of Cups, like an ulterior motive. He feels like, he's thinking about it. And because he thinks he's got control of the situation. He can control it even if it doesn't go out how he wants. And because he knows that things are in turmoil right now, and he's trying to help Archwell get from troubled waters to calmer waters. Wow. Because this victory that Archwell wanted to have was taken away by the announcement of this being delinquent on their taxes. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Does Gavin Newsom have an ulterior motive or vendetta against Nicholas Mandoris? Oh, the Knight of Swords, he sure does. He's going to try to spin this like Nicholas doesn't have control of his department. Something was put out there that shouldn't have been, because swords are about words. And in reverse, this is about a very bad intentions. He is already starting to plant seeds that this guy is not trustworthy. Wow. But he appointed him. So, because he feels like I'm in control. I'm the governor. I'm in control of this. I'm in control of this completely. What I say goes. And even though he knows this is a very volatile situation, and he knows it could have ended up very badly, he's already starting to plant the seeds. He does have some kind of ulterior motive for coming out and defending Archwell, and it's probably about it's with Nicholas Mandoris, a possible political opponent. Because Nicholas is thinking, allegedly, about running for governor against Gavin Newsom. Does Meghan Markle have a secret about Gavin Newsom? The Two of Swords in reverse. Upright, it's about a very hard decision that you don't want to make. And in reverse, you're going to be forced to make this decision. She might have one, and she knows that if she reveals this secret, it's going to be a hot mess. It could come back to bite her. Okay, here's one thing I wanted to mention. I remembered one of them. All right, Gavin Newsom, his aunt is Nancy Pelosi. Now, Nancy Pelosi's father, and I don't have to say allegedly on this, he was a big-time mafia guy. Okay, they go back to Italy. They go back to Sicily. There's a rumor that Nancy Pelosi is trying to get an ambassadorship to Italy when she's retired from the House of Representatives. Where did he spend a semester when he was in college? He spent it in Rome, Italy. How very interesting. If she reveals this secret, allegedly, she may have the mafia after her. Wow. That's why she's having a very hard time, allegedly, trying to decide if she's going to ever reveal this secret about Gavin Newsom. And she feels like she's in complete control of the situation. And if anything happens, she'll just run. She'll go overseas. She'll escape. You can't escape the mafia, allegedly. Because that victory that she wanted, that public victory for the tour they had in Nigeria, it came crashing down when this was all announced about Archwell. Ooh! Oh, my God! I can't believe I just did that. Hang on. Wow, okay. Sorry about that. My goodness. All right, this is, yeah, I mean, I don't edit these. This is a live show here. What kind of live, anyway? All right. Is Gavin Newsom afraid of Meghan Markle? This is getting interesting. Ooh, the Page of Cups. Well, isn't that an interesting card? The Page of Cups. All right, so the Page of Cups. All right, so is he afraid of Meghan Markle? All right, this is a very exploratory energy. It can be very young energy, but this is about starting something new, and it can be exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. You have to be aware of what you're feeling and not react. And you have to allow your intuition to guide you. Kind of let your heart guide you instead of your head. He has some instinct that she's someone to be afraid of. I think he's kind of exploring the situation. He hasn't seen it yet on why he should be afraid of her, but some instinct is telling him to be. He wants to control the situation, but he can sense that he's in some troubled area here, so he's trying to figure out how do I smooth the situation out, because it could end up very badly for him. So I think he's kind of just feeling his way through, but he has an inkling that there's something there he's not seeing. Wow. So not yet, but he has a feeling that something might be going on. If Gavin Newsom enters into an investment with Meghan Markle, how's it going to turn out? Three of Wands. It's something where he has to watch. He thinks that if he keeps an eye on the situation, it won't turn out badly for him, and it's over the Ten of Cups. Something to do with families. He will invest on something to do with families. He's thinking, how could that turn out badly? Oh my goodness. You know, I think he's so used to being in control, and that he has ways to get out of sticky situations, even when it seems like it's something bad that's going to happen. I think that he feels that if I keep an eye on things, it won't turn out badly for me. So how's it going to turn out? Such an interesting card to get for this question. If he enters to an investment, how will it turn out? Oh, he'll send people to watch her. She's going to be under constant surveillance from him, so that there are going to be no surprises in his investments. If he invests. Right now, he's just watching. He may not invest with her, because he's watching right now. He's assessing the situation. I think I didn't get an outcome card because it's really, he hasn't decided yet if he's going to invest. He's thinking about it. Oh, wow. Now, here's a question I actually didn't mention, but I had it written down, so hopefully the universe will answer me here. Is Meghan Markle interested in Gavin Newsom romantically? Oh, the Tower in reverse. Oh, my gosh. If she is, it will end up in her destruction. This could be the thing that brings her down. If she tries to get involved with him romantically, which I think she is thinking about. Sit over here, the Nine of Swords. She may even put out some false rumors about that. Oh, wow. So the Tower is just a catastrophe that's of your own making. Is she interested in him romantically? Obviously, I think she's not, but she wants to make it seem like she is. Ooh. Because she's so used to be, like him, she's used to being in control of things. She thinks if things go badly, I'll just escape. And this is to try to alleviate this victory that got turned into a complete failure, because this was leaked out to the press. Wow. Is Gavin Newsom eventually going to get markled by Meghan Markle? The Four of Pentacles. You know he's expecting it, so he's keeping all his money, he's keeping everything tight to his chest. He's keeping an eye on things. He's keeping an eye on his money. I think it's something he's aware of. He's aware that she suddenly just drops friends. It's over the Two of Swords, too. It's a hard decision. It's something that's influencing his decision on whether he's going to even get involved financially, because he knows that if he gets involved financially, it could turn out very badly. He could lose money. I think he's aware of all the gossip and rumors about her. So he is very politically savvy. And I think he has some instinct that she's someone he has to be very careful of. All right. What is going to be the outcome for Gavin Newsom from his friendship with Meghan Markle? Oh, wow. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's going to give him bad luck. The Wheel of Fortune upright is about good luck, a turn of luck. And in reverse, it's about bad luck. Your luck has turned very badly. And it's over the Page of Cups. His instinct is going to play him very well. He knows instinctively that there's something going on under the surface with her he needs to be careful of. It's going to turn out very badly for him, his friendship with her. He never should have gotten, I think he instinctively knows now that he never should have gotten mixed up with her. Because everything they touch turns out badly. Everyone who gets involved with them, their reputation suffers. Wow. What an interesting reading. My goodness. Okay, I didn't need to use underlying energy here. It's going to turn to be bad luck. Even though he thinks he has control of it, he's going to end up having to escape from the relationship, from any kind of investment or whatever he's got going on with her. He's going to have to escape the friendship because his reputation is going to suffer badly. And I don't think that anything's going to stop that right now. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do a wrap up. Why did Gavin Newsom defend Archwell? He was trying to just put a spin out there. He wanted to say, oh, that's not true. This is what's really true. And I think you guys are awful. He was putting a spin on it to try to deflect from the truth. And is Gavin Newsom going to invest in Archwell or ARO? He's thinking about it. If he does, it'll have to do with supporting families, which he thinks is a very safe investment. If he decides to do it, he's thinking about it. All right. Does Gavin Newsom have an ulterior motive or vendetta against Nicholas Mandoris? He does. He's already starting to put the idea and spin out there that this guy is not to be trusted, that what he says is a lie or fake, or he's doing things for his own purpose. But so because he thinks that Nicholas Mandoris was going to be a political opponent of his in a year or two for the governorship. So he's already starting the smear campaign, as they call it, allegedly. Does Meghan Markle have a secret about Gavin Newsom? She does, and she is very, very aware that if she reveals this secret, it could end up very badly for her. That's why she can't decide. She's going to have to make a hard decision. I think she's already made her decision. It's something she's been thinking about for a while. She needs to be aware of his background, who his connections are. Oh my goodness. Is Gavin Newsom afraid of Meghan Markle? He has an instinct that there's something there. He's going to go with his intuition and feelings to try to figure out if he can. I was going to say if he can trust her. Yeah, that would be a huge mistake if he did. And he has an instinct about that. He knows instinctively there's something going on there that he needs to be afraid of. And if Gavin Newsom enters into an investment with Meghan Markle, how is it going to turn out? He hasn't decided if he's going to invest yet. He's really watching. He's watching her. If he does invest, he's going to have every avenue covered for watching her. And it's going to be watching her financially, watching her in the puff pieces that she puts out. Because he knows the surveillance on her is going to have to be massive if he does decide to invest. And then is Meghan Markle interested in Gavin Newsom romantically? I'm going to say that narcissists are never interested in people romantically. It's always for an agenda. And if she does try to say that they're linked romantically, because she may put out some spin about that, she'll be destroyed. It'll be of her own making. That will be her end if she does that, allegedly. And then is Gavin Newsom eventually going to get Markled? And he knows that that's a possibility, and he's trying to protect his wealth. Even if she does start ghosting him and markling him, he's got things set up so that it won't affect him. But he is worried about this secret that she knows. Ooh, gosh, I'm going to have to do another reading and delve into the secret. Ooh. What's going to be the outcome for Gavin Newsom from his friendship with Meghan Markle? His luck's going to turn. It's going to be very bad for him. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you, too, I just remembered that. Gavin Newsom, if you're not familiar with California politics, he has had 2 votes to have him recalled, which means to have him taken out as governor, because people are not confident in him anymore. And the first vote was kind of close. The second vote was very, very close. I think it was, I think the first vote was 38%, and the second vote was higher than that to get him recalled. He survived the recall effort, but if another one happens, he may lose it, or he may lose his next campaign with against Nicholas Manduras or whomever, because his luck is going to turn. I'm not sure if he'll see another governorship. Very interesting. All right, there's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, why, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. I just can't thank you guys enough. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. Please do share this video. Spread the story about my channel. Let people know I'm out here. And if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. It will definitely help the channel and help me get over 10,000. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Sorry this came out so late. I had a busy day. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.